Today, God wants you to hear this profound truth. You are not invisible to me. These words are a loving reminder from the Creator of the universe, who sees you, knows you, and cherishes you. In a world where it's easy to feel overlooked or forgotten, God assures you that you are always in His sight, always on His mind, and always held close to His heart. There may be moments when you feel unseen by others. Perhaps your efforts go unacknowledged, your pain goes unnoticed, or your heart's deepest desires seem unheard. But God wants you to know that He sees it all. He knows your struggles, your triumphs, your tears, and your prayers. He is intimately aware of every detail of your life, and He cares deeply for you. In Psalm 33, 13-15, it is written, "The Lord looks down from heaven. He sees all the children of man. From where He sits enthroned, He looks out on all the inhabitants of the earth. He who fashions the hearts of them all and observes all their deeds." This passage reminds us that God's watchful eyes are always upon us. He sees you not as a fleeting thought, but as someone He loves and treasures deeply. You may feel invisible to the world, but you are never invisible to God. Hagar, a servant in the Old Testament, once felt forgotten and alone in the wilderness. Yet in her despair, God revealed Himself to her, and she declared, "You are the God who sees me." Genesis 16:13. Just as He saw Hagar in her moment of need, He sees you now. God's attention to you is not casual. It is intentional and filled with love. Luke 12:6-7 says, "Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 pennies? Yet not one of them is forgotten by God. Indeed, the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows." If God cares so much for even the smallest creatures, how much more does He care for you, His beloved child? Not only does God see you, but He also understands you. He knows your joys, your sorrows, and the burdens you carry in silence. In Psalm 56, verse 8, David says, "You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. You have recorded each one in your book." Every tear you shed, every unspoken word, is precious to Him. When you feel unseen, turn to the one who knows you fully and loves you completely. God not only sees you, He delights in you. Zephaniah 3:17 declares, "The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In His love, He will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing." Today, let God's message fill your heart. You are not invisible to me. Walk with confidence, knowing that you are seen, known, and loved by the one who formed you. You are precious to Him, and you will never be forgotten.